Hello my Wolfpack and welcome back to another episode of our Pokemon Competitive Guide video. So today we're covering Metagross. Obviously Metagross is a fantastic Pokemon. Really high attack stat at base 135, a really good defense stat at base 130, base 80 HP, a little bit lackluster, but with that really good defense is pretty good. And also base 90 in your special defense, again pretty good. Even base 95 special attack is really pretty darn good, allowing you to be able to pull off a special attacking set as well as a physical attacking set. The only real downside is the speed at base 70, but if you're concerned about the speed and you want it to be fast, you can just chuck a Choice Scarf on it, and I think it even gets access to a couple of moves that do allow for it to speed up, potentially Rock Polish, which I'm just going to... You've even got Agility, so you've got Agility there, and you also have Rock Polish to allow you to double your speed if you deem that necessary. So you've got lots of options there that you can use and take advantage of. Before we get started today, I've got 5 sets, but you can just scroll down, click that like button, and also subscribe if you haven't done so already. It would really help me out, and I would really appreciate it. But, first set we've got. Now, this is a set I like to run with a lot of different steel types, a lot of Pokemon that can learn Body Press, Iron Defense, and Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock allows you to set up the hazards on the opposing team's field, which can be really helpful for you. I would say having Stealth Rocks is one of the necessities in Pokemon in a competitive team. Not necessarily a necessity, but is a really good option to have. And that allows for you to limit the amount of switches your opposing Pokemon is going to go for. It allows for you to be able to break sashes. It allows for you to be able to hit flying type Pokemon that aren't wearing boots really hard. And also it kind of forces your opponent to bring heavy juice boots on flying type Pokemon, limiting the amount of options that they have for items. So that is really good options for Stealth Rock there. We've got Body Press, which Body Press goes on the defense rather than the attack, sorry. And with your Iron Defense, you can double your defense from 394 to 788, I think that is, which is obviously really gigantic. And with a Body Press on that high stat, it is going to hit really hard. Now, obviously, you can use Iron Defense more than once, allowing you to be able to be not able to really be hit on your defensive side, and also be able to hit really hard with that Body Press. And I've also gone for Meteor Mash, which is a powerful steel type attack, base 90 power and also base 90 accuracy, so it does have the chance to miss. But it does have a 20% chance to increase your attack by 1 stage as well, so you can even get the +1s in your attack as well as your defense from that Iron Defense. That can work really nicely for you. Clear Body is the ability here I've gone for. Now that prevents any shenanigans from the opposing team lowering down your attack or your defense stat. You've got Leftovers allowing you to heal yourself up because you're probably going to take a few hits with this. The other ability is Light Metal. Realistically, Light Metal is not going to be any use to you in any form of battle. So Clear Body is going to be the ability you go for with Metagross. EV's gone for max HP, max defense with an impish nature, so more defense, less special attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. So you can have the maximum possible defense there. You possibly can go for that 4 in the attack stat, boosting that Meteor Mash ever so slightly there. So those are the initial options you've got for Metagross. Moving on to the second set, I've gone for a Power Up Punch Assault Vest set. So Power Up Punch increases up your attack stat by 1 stage each time you use it. So that goes from 405 to 607 or 608 in your attack stat, which obviously is really huge. And you could also even run as a max special defense, getting a +1 in your special defense, so 1.5. So naturally, you go to about 330 in your special defense. But if you was to go max special defense, obviously that would be much higher, probably much closer to 400. So you can decide which way you want to go with that, whether you want to go for more of the set up a couple of power-up punches and live a few more hits, or whether you want to set up that power-up punch initially and then just go full charge attack mode. It's up to you what's your playstyle and what your team is already looking like. Other moves, Meteor Mash, powerful steel type attack, I've already spoken about it. You can get the +1 in your attack as well there, which can work really nicely. Obviously that's only 20% versus 100% on the Power Up Punch, which is why I like Power Up Punch as an option. Rock Slide, which is a powerful rock type attack, hits a lot of different Pokemon for neutral damage, or even super effective damage in the case of things like fire types. You can also run psychic type moves if you want to, so for example a Zen Headbutt is a good option to potentially run on this set. And then finally, I've put Trick on here. So Trick allows you to switch your Assault Vest onto something else. Now, honestly, this can be absolutely huge and can allow you to get a really good item, and it can also really limit Pokemon. So for example, Pokemon that need to set up their attack stat or special attack stat or their defenses, if you put that assault vest on there and they're going for like swords dance or dragon dance, that really stops them from doing it. So that trick assault vest works really nicely combined together. EV's got max HP and max attack with an adamant nature, so more attack, less special attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. So yeah, we have got a pretty nice attack stat there, which you're taking advantage of. You can go, for, as I said, from the max special defense. If you want to, you can go for a careful nature, so more special defense, less special attack if you want to. It's up to you what you decide to go for. As I said, it's based on your playstyle. Moving on to the third Metagross, I have gone for a Choice Band set. So Choice Band 1.5 times in your attack stat already, which takes you again 608, which is going to be really big and hits a lot of different Pokemon. You've got Bullet Punch, which is a good steel type attack. It's not too powerful, but it is priority, and having priority on Metagross, obviously with your lackluster speed, can work really nicely. And it's also boosted by stab as well, so it goes to like base 60 in its damage. Choice Bandage, you get stuck into it, but honestly, steel type move being stuck into that isn't the worst thing in the world, and you can always switch out. Other moves you've got Earthquake, powerful ground type attack, hits a lot of different Pokemon, including things like other steel types, fire types, and rock types, for example. You've got Iron Head, powerful steel type attack, which if you don't want to go for the Bullet Punch for any reason, you don't need the priority, you could go for the Iron Head as an option there to hit a lot of different Pokemon as well for more damage than you would with the Bullet Punch. Again, you can always put something like Zen Headbutt on here for another stab. It's up to you what you want to do with that. If you want to take the Earthquake off, you want to take the Iron Head or the Bullet Punch off, you can just mix and match with this set with the moves. You've also got punch moves, so like Ice Punch as an option, and even Thunder Punch, which you can use as well. And the final move I wanted to put on here was Explosion. Now this is if you've brought in your Metagross and you're expecting it to go down this turn. Just like Explosion, obviously assuming it's not a Ghost type in front of you, hit Explosion, and that should really destroy any Pokemon. A Choice Banded Explosion from 405 in your attack, that is probably going to kill most things, as I said, unless it is a Ghost type Pokemon. EVs, max attack and max HP with an adamant nature, some more attack, less special attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. If you wanted to, you could change out the Choice Band for a Choice Scarf and go for max speed and with a Jolly nature, so more speed, less special attack. It's definitely an option for you to run as well. The fourth set I've got is a Dynamax set. So on here I put Red Card. Red Card I think works quite nicely with Dynamaxing. It forces the opposing Pokemon to switch out and get a different Pokemon in. You can always go for things like Life Orb, any of the choice items, any berries, leftovers, even Air Balloon could potentially be an option. Any of the super effective reducing berries are also options as well, so you could run basically any of those if you wanted to. Move-wise, we've got Dynamic Punch, which turns to Max Knuckle, increasing up your attack stat by 1 stage, which can work really nice. Steel Roller will turn to Max Steel Spike, increasing up your defense. Earthquake, Max Quake to increase up your special defense. And then Zen Headbutt, which sets up the Psychic Terrain, which for any reason, if you need Psychic Terrain to prevent priority, for example, then that could work nicely for you. And you've also then got the Steel Roller, which can get rid of the Psychic Terrain if you need to get rid of it for any reason. So those can work really nicely in combination. If you wanted to take off one of these moves and replace it with something like Rock Polish or Agility, then that would be a really good option to have the Max Guard when you're Dynamaxed as an opportunity to prevent any attack from coming through, or to have obviously that double speed when you're out of Dynamax. Obviously you don't use that with any choice items because that wouldn't work very nicely. EV's gone for max HP, max attack with an adamant nature, some more attack, less special attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. Obviously, if you're going for that raising the speed stat or choice scarf or anything, then you go for the max speed, probably with a jolly nature to allow you to be as fast as possible. But if you're going for the +2, so in choice scarf, go for the jolly. If you're going for rock polish or agility, I'd say go for the adamant still, because at that +2 in your speed, you're probably going to outspeed the vast majority of Pokemon and not have to worry about many things except for other users that have gone to +2 or any like Swift Swim or Sand Rush users, for example. Moving on to the final Metagross. Now, as I said, you have got a very nice special attack stat, so we're going to use a special attacking set here. So we have got the Terrain Extender. This will extend the Psychic Terrain from 5 turns to 8 turns, allowing you to get more turns of your Expanding Force. So when you Dynamax, you can go for Expanding Force, which sets up the Psychic Terrain. When you're out of Dynamax, that Expanding Force will do double damage 1.5 times damage two different Pokemon. Obviously, it's boosted by Stab as well, so it's going to be doing real lots of damage, and you can use that for potentially 8 turns if you've used that on the last turn of Dynamax. We've then got Sludge Bomb, which is a powerful poison type attack. It hits a lot of different Pokemon and can also be used as Max Ooze to increase up your special attack stat by 1 stage, maybe even 2. Flash Cannon, Stab, Steel type attack, boosted by Stab, and also can turn to Max Steel Spike, increasing up your defense by 1 stage. And finally I went for Grass Knot just for a bit more coverage on here, allowing you to hit things like ground type Pokemon, which can be a bit of a pain in the butt. EVs, max HP, max special attack with a modest nature, so more special attack, less attack, and 4 EVs in special defense. Again, you could go for the same as before with the agility or the rock polish, but just consider what you're going for with the speed there. Anyways, that is all from Metagross. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Anyways, I'm out of here, so have a good one, and I'll see you soon.